Hey everybody, welcome to Watching Movies. I am John, and as you can tell by the title of this video, I am finally region free. Now if you don't know what that means is that when you purchase a movie in America, it has a region lock on it. Our region for DVDs is region 1, while our region for Blu-rays is region 1 as well. So what that means is that you take that movie over to the UK and play it in a UK player, it will not play. In the same way with bringing UK movies over here, you can't play them on our players. But there is a way around that, and that's by getting a region-free player. And there's different ways you can do that by buying a Blu-ray player that's been hacked into by a company and they changed the coding in it. Or in my case, I was able to get a player where it just takes put a little code in with your remote, and you can change all that yourself. And I'm going to show you the player I got. The player I got was this SEIKI, what's the model number again? Let me find it here. It's a SEIKI SR4KP1 07. And it was cheap. I found it doing some research on one of the forums I go to, Bluray.com. This was a simple one that people were finding, and it was only $49 at abcwarehouse.com. I'll put a link in the bottom there so you can go check it out yourself. It was, like I said, it was like $49 with like $14 shipping. I got it within like 3 or 4 days, and it's just simple, easy player. I mean, it doesn't have any things on it like apps or anything like that. It does supposedly have 4K Ultra HD up conversion, which I don't have a 4K TV, so I don't know how all that works. You don't have, like I said, it doesn't have apps, so you're not going to get Netflix, Hulu, anything like that on there. I'm not going to connect it to the internet because I don't want the firmware to update so that it won't change anything, because they could possibly update it where you won't be able to do this. And it's a simple player. All I had to do was turn it on, don't put a disc in it, go to your setup menu, hit, I believe it was 8520, and it pops up a little screen on the setup menu, and you go down to DVD, change your region to 0, and that unlocks it for any DVD worldwide. And then you get to change it for the region for what movies you're going to play. And I've changed mine to 2 because this player is going to be nothing for UK movies is what I'm using it for. So it was easy and it works great. It's a cheap machine. I mean, when you feel it, it's light and everything, but it seems to work really well. And when I tested it with the movies, when I finally got them from Amazon.co.uk, I tried them and they work perfectly fine on my TV and everything. So let me show you what movies I got. Of course, I made the video before about Arrow Video, and that's, of course, some of the movies I wanted to get that you can't get here is there. So the first one I got was Frankenhooker, which is a movie by Frank Henenlotter. Hope I said that right. And he made like Basket Case. He's known for Frankenhooker. Arrow has a new video came out called Brain Damage he's known for, and a few other ones that I'm not sure of because those are the main ones I've heard of. Problem with this, not problem, but this disc actually, I did not know it was actually already region coded for A, B, and C, even though it did not come out here in the U.S. It was only able to be out in the UK, so it actually would work on a regular player as well. It doesn't have much. It's just the disc. It's got the Blu-ray in it. It's got the I'm not gonna flip it because I like the new cover. I can't get the disc out, but it does have the original cover on it from the old like VHS tapes and stuff like that. One thing I wish this had, I don't wish they did when they had if they released this as a limited edition. I remember going to the video store when I was younger when this was out, and they had the box where you hit the button, and she goes, "Want a date?" I wish it did that. That would have been so freaking cool. And that was the first one I got. The next one I got was, let me see. Yeah. Was Big Trouble in Little China. Now I had this, I know this is out here in America. and stuff on Blu-ray, but I really wanted this version by Arrow because it does have some newer content on it that America's releases doesn't have on it. And I love this movie. This is one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. One of my favorite Kurt Russell movies. I love this movie. It doesn't have the booklet. It did originally come with the booklet in the first printing. My copy doesn't because it's older. I have some new cover art inside of it, which I'm not going to take out. But I really like the version, this cover art, which kind of looks like the original movie went better. So that's why I left that. The next one I got was Joe Dante's Matinee, which I love this movie. This is just a fun little movie about taking place in the 60s during the Cold War in Florida during the Cuban Missile Crisis and stuff. It all takes place in a movie theater where they're showing this movie called Mant, and it's just all kinds of fun stuff happens in it. It's a really cool movie with John Goodman in it. And this is actually does come with the Blu-ray, comes with the DVD. Now this one was actually kind of hard. I'm going to show you this. This one I like the new cover art, but I also do like the original cover art too. But I went ahead and decided to keep the new one because I liked it as well. Now this copy does come with the booklet, with a booklet in it, with picture stills in it, all talking about the making of the movie and things. So it was really cool. It does have several new content on it and stuff as well. Some interviews with Joe Dante and cast members, Paranoia and Ant Vision, a discussion with Joe Dante about the making of the film. It actually has the movie that's in the movie called Mant. It has the full-length version of this movie in it on here as well. And it has an introduction by Joe Dante for that. It also does have deleted and extended scenes sourced from Joe Dante's work print. So it does have a lot of extra things you may not have seen. And I don't think this ever got a Blu-ray release here. I know it did have a DVD, but I don't think it got one here in America. So that's why I got this here. No, I really like this movie. Next movie I got was which is another company I'm starting to slowly get into, and this is the first one I bought by them, by a company called Eureka, and it's Fright Night. Now, Twilight Time did do a version here in America that was only a 3,000 limited print run. It sold out very quick, but I didn't get it because of course it sold out and it was expensive. But this version actually has more content on it than the Twilight Time version does. It's got the making of. It's even a 146-minute version of the You're So Cool Brewster 2016 documentary on here. It's got new Blu-ray exclusive only extras about the making of it, interviews. They show the reunion panel that was at Fear Fest in 2008. All kinds of different things that's not on that Twilight Time version. And I got this for a good price. I actually got a good price for all of these movies. In the UK, like this right here was regularly £14 and 99 pence, I think that's what it's called, or P. But Amazon.co.uk had on sale for £8. And all of these were like around £8 on sale as well for the Arrow videos. But the cool thing is, when I put them in my basket and went to purchase them, they lowered in price. Like, they came up to like £6 something. I forgot what it was now. But I ended up getting all 4 of these shipped to America for only like $50. And that's not bad at all for 4 Blu-rays, I thought. And so I will be buying more from them as well. But I'm so happy that I'm finally region free. I can get versions of movies that I've seen that I really want to get. And check out the player. If you're looking for something that's a cheap beginning thing for it, do it. Like I said, I will put the link at the bottom here for that player as well, so you can check it out for yourself. So tell me if you've watched these versions of these movies or not down below. Tell me if you've got this player and if you think it works well for you, let's just keep the conversation going about movies. That's what I'm here for. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, and just keep talking. I will catch y'all later at the movies. Bye. Shouldn't say